Well, good morning, YouTube. Look at this. We're passing the coast of France. It's just beautiful. We just gone back to the cabins and Smithy's got a message on his door. Could you please bring your car keys to the information desk? I'm going to interview him in 1 minute. Now, Mr. Smith, Andrew Smith.
That's me.
Have come in 6060, was it?
6462.
6462, cabin 6462. We've just come back and there's a little note on his door. Tell them about that.
Right, I had a note saying could I go to the information with my keys, vehicle keys. And anyway, I was escorted down to the vehicle where the alarm was still set. I thought I'd turned it off yesterday, but obviously I haven't. But I now have round about 5 different messages saying ride height will not work, battery critically low, and so on and so on. So whether it starts tomorrow, I don't know. This
Well, you ain't got to worry about that. I've got a battery jumper.
well, they've got a booster down here. They've told me.
I've got one anyway.
Yeah.
So it's...
I don't even know where the battery is.
Now, Mrs. Smith, if you're watching this, are you surprised? Nightmare. They call him Nightmare Smithy. Anyway, all being well, when we get to Plymouth today about 5 o'clock-ish, we'll get the bike going. We might have to jump it, but it doesn't matter. We're going to be last off anyway, so when against the wall, don't really matter. We'll sort it. Anyway, to show you a few more of the sights, we're going to have a walk around the boat. But that was quite interesting.
That's it.
Because when we got to, well, the funny thing was, we got to customer services and she said, Mr. Percival, I said, yes. She said, your alarm. I said, can't possibly be my alarm. She said, why? I said, I haven't got one. But guilty boy here has. Anyway, show you around the boat in a minute. I'm not sure if you can hear that. The thrusters are going full whack. Here we are in Plymouth. We're turning the boat round. I'll give you the look-see. There's the docks. We're going to reverse right up to that great big, what you call it, an on-ramp or an off-ramp. It's a big boat. Hopefully they'll get the engines on it sorted and it'll be back to running on time, but here we go. So there we are, the end of the trip. We've had 2 wonderful weeks in Spain and Portugal. I'd go back to Portugal. Really enjoyed it. The roads are fabulous. Shame about the weather this year. It's been a funny season. Poor weather, lots of rain, lots of heavy rain. The locals down in Portugal said they needed it badly because they was that worried about forest fires and the heat and everything. But when it turned mid-September and it's just been so unstable. Anyway, we had a great time. Yeah, here's the thrusters again. The brakes are going on. They're slowing the boat down. We're coming in. Anyway, we've got a bit of a problem with Smithy's bike, as I said earlier. We've got to put the jumper on it and put some power into it. So we'll probably be last off the boat. It's not always a problem though, because you're not queuing at customs for that long, are you? See you in a bit. Okay, the madhouse. Okay, quite noisy in there. You're always glad to get out. 7 o'clock. 6 o'clock on me clock on my wrist. So we're still on Spanish time on the bike. So hope for the best that we clear customs reasonably quick. We're going out the front entrance. I've got town in front of me. Ashley's just behind this camper van. Poor old Smithy was stuck at the back. The good news is we didn't need the jumper. He put his key in and it started first click. First click it started, so everything's okay. Okay, sending us down this little oil here for some reason. Yeah, the left. Yeah, the... Okay, YouTube, Lofty's here. Lofty's home, how about that? It's been a long day. 7:39. Back in Carbis Bay. How about that? She's here waiting for me. Hello, wife. Hang on, hang on. You alright? Hang on. It's alright, let me take me, what's his name off? I'm glad to be home. Oh, let's get that off. Oh.